Chapter 3 Indian Heroes and Heroines. Rama and Krishna. Lord Krishna is the great Yogeshwara. Rama and Krishna are one. Rama was born in Ayodhya. Krishna was born in Mathura. Sita was the wife of Rama. Radha was the wife of Krishna. Rama had a bow in his hand. Krishna had a flute and a discus in his hand. Rama killed Ravana. Krishna killed Kamsa and many other evildoers. Rama is Maryada Purushottama. Krishna is Leela Purushottama. Rama's brother is Lakshmana. Krishna's brother is Balarama. Sing Sita Ram and Radhe Shyam. Sri Hanuman. Sri Hanuman is the son of the wind god or Vayu Bhagwan. His mother is Anjana Devi. He is the most devoted servant and messenger of Lord Rama. He is a mighty hero. He is an Akhanda Brahmachari. He burnt Lanka. He gave Sri Rama's ring to Sita and brought her Chudamani to Lord Rama. He killed Akshaya Kumar, son of Ravana. Become a Brahmachari and a hero like Hanuman. Worship Hanuman. Sing. Jai Jai Sita Ram ki, Jai Bolo Hanuman ki. Bhishma. Bhishma was a great hero. He was a very wise man. He was just, righteous, and truthful. He did what he said and said what he meant to do. He was a great brahmachari. His father was King Shantanu. His mother was Ganga. He renounced the kingdom to please his father. He made a great sacrifice for the sake of filial duty. He died at his will. He gave spiritual instructions to King Yudhishthira, lying on the bed of sharp arrows. He was a saintly warrior. Become like Bhishma. Become like Bhishma, O Narendra. My beloved Narayan, become a brahmachari like Bhishma or Hanuman. Be truthful like Harishchandra. Be generous like Karna. Be brave like Arjuna. Be virtuous like Yudhishthira. Be merciful like Buddha. Be devoted like Dhruva and Prahlada. Be brilliant like Brahaspati. Be a hero like Bhima. Be dutiful like Lord Rama. Be wise like Nachiketas. Be a yogi like Jnanadev. Be chivalrous like Shivaji. Draupadi. Draupadi was the wife of the Pandavas. She was an embodiment of duty, charity, truth, devotion, chastity, and righteousness. She was the daughter of King Drupada. Drishtadyumna was her brother. She in her previous life asked for the boon of a worthy husband from Lord Shiva 5 times. Therefore, Lord Shiva declared that she would have 5 husbands in her next birth. She came out of the fire in a sacrifice. Lord Krishna gave her inexhaustible cloth and protected her honor. She had intense faith in Lord Krishna. Arjuna won Draupadi in the Swayamvara. Shine like Sita. O beloved Leela, Sita is the wife of Lord Rama. She is the daughter of King Janaka. She is the heroine of the Ramayana. She is the most virtuous and pious lady the world has ever produced. She is still a model for Indian girls. She is an avatara of Goddess Lakshmi. She was pure, simple, and highly devoted to Lord Rama. She was an ideal wife. She was an embodiment of endurance and austerity. She was an ideal pativrata. She faced the ordeal of fire. In Sita, beauty was blended with purity, simplicity, devotion, and sacrifice. May you all shine like Sita. May you all imbibe the virtuous qualities of Sita. May her blessings be upon you all. Lord Krishna and Arjuna. Lord Krishna is the Lord of the 3 worlds. He was the Purna Avatara of Lord Vishnu. He had 16 kalas or rays. Arjuna was a mighty hero. He was the 3rd son of Pandu. He was born with the Amsha or power of Indra, the Lord of Swargaloka. Arjuna was the devoted disciple of Lord Krishna. Krishna loved Arjuna very much. In the Mahabharata war, Krishna drove the chariot of Arjuna. He brought success to the Pandava brothers. Sri Krishna taught the Bhagavad Gita to Arjuna in the battlefield when Arjuna was overcome with grief. He gave the cosmic vision or Vishvarupa Darshana to Arjuna. Arjuna was the most blessed of all because he got the Gita Upadesha from the sacred lips of Krishna. Lord Krishna blessed the world through the medium of Arjuna. Arjuna and Krishna are Nara and Narayana. Karna. Karna was one of the greatest heroes of the Mahabharata. He was reputed for his extreme generosity. He was born with a natural suit of armor and with gold earrings through the Surya mantra given to Kunti by sage Durvasa. Kunti was the mother of Karna. Kunti threw the child into the river. He was picked up by Adhiratha, the charioteer of Duryodhana. He learnt archery under Parsurama. Karna was not in any way inferior to Arjuna. Sri Krishna saved Arjuna by sinking the chariot. Otherwise, Karna would have killed Arjuna. Karna was killed by Arjuna in the war. Shakuntala. Shakuntala was born of Menaka and Vishwamitra. Rishi Kanva was her foster father. Shakuntala married Dushyanta. She got a promise that her son must become the heir apparent to his throne. A son was born to them. He was known as Bharata. Shakuntala went to the city of Dushyanta with her son and asked Dushyanta to install Bharata as the heir apparent. Dushyanta said, "I do not remember anything." Dushyanta heard a voice from heaven. "Support your son." Shakuntala spoke the truth. Thereupon, Dushyanta installed Bharata as his heir apparent. Bharata became a famous king. India is called Bharata Varsha after his name. O Madhava, stick to your promise at any cost. Truth alone triumphs, but not falsehood. Savitri and Satyavan. Savitri was the daughter of King Ashwapati. She was very beautiful and virtuous. She married Satyavan, the son of Dyumatsena, who was exiled from his kingdom. He was wise and heroic. Savitri came to know from Narada that her husband would pass away within a year. She found out later her husband's death would take place on the 4th day thereafter. She observed fast for 3 nights. She accompanied Satyavan to the forest. Yama came to take away his life, but Savitri fought with Yama and brought her husband back through the force of her chastity. O Sushila, be pure like Savitri. Nala and Damayanti. Nala was the son of Veerasena, king of Nishadha, modern Berar. He was very handsome and religious. He married Damayanti, the daughter of Bhima, the ruler of Vidarbha, in the Swayamvara. Nala lost all his kingdom and wealth in the play of dice. He left the kingdom wearing a single piece of cloth. Damayanti also accompanied Nala. Nala deserted Damayanti in the forest. Damayanti stayed in the palace of Chedi. Nala became the manager of the stable of the king of Ayodhya. Damayanti was taken back by her father. There was another Swayamvara. Nala came. Nala and Damayanti were again united. Nala recovered his lost kingdom. Story of Dhruva. Once there lived a king called Uttanapada. He had 2 wives, Suniti and Suruchi. Suniti had a virtuous son called Dhruva. Suruchi hated Dhruva and sent him out of the royal palace. The boy was very sorry. He wanted to seek the help of God for getting another kingdom like that of his father. Rishi Narada taught him a mantra, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Dhruva did japa on the mantra. He was very sincere in tapascharya. He did not eat food also. Then Lord Vasudeva appeared before him. He gave the boy divine knowledge by mere touch. Dhruva attained Nakshatra Padavi through the grace of Lord. He was eternally happy. Repeat this mantra of the Lord daily. Story of Prahlada. There was one Rakshasa called Hiranyakashipu. He did tapas and got boons from Brahma. He could not be killed by any god, man, or demon in the whole world. He was hating the name of God. He molested God's devotees and killed them also. He had a son called Prahlada. Prahlada was very devoted to Lord Hari. His father beat his son and asked him not to repeat God's names. Prahlada did not care for his father. He was always thinking of God. He always sang the glories of God. His father tried to kill him many times, but God helped Prahlada in all dangers. Hiranyakashipu went to extremes in his hatred towards Lord Vishnu. Then the Lord came in the form of a man-lion and killed Hiranyakashipu. Prahlada was saved. Become like Prahlada. Sibi. Sibi was a solar king. His capital city was Kashi, now called Banaras. He was famous for his generosity. He promised protection to a dove which had flown to him for shelter against a hawk. Sibi offered his own flesh and body to the hawk in order to save the dove. When his limbs were cut off, both the hawk and the dove showed their own true forms and conferred on him many boons. He went on a golden car to heaven. There is no virtue greater than Karuna, compassion. The king of Kashi won heaven and deathless fame. Give protection to the weak. O my dear Shivaram. Sabari. Sabari was a woman of the forest tribe of Bhils. She was devoted to Lord Rama. She was a pious woman. When Lord Rama was moving in the forest, he visited Sabari's ashram. Sabari offered arghya to Lord Rama and presented some fruits which she herself tasted first to see if they were sweet. Rama accepted them with intense delight as they were given by Sabari with great devotion. What is wanted is a loving heart. God does not want precious gifts. God becomes a slave of a true devotee who has done true self-surrender to him. Story of Ambarisha. There was a king of the solar line. His name was Ambarisha. He was a great devotee of Lord Vishnu. He observed Ekadashi Vrata. One day he worshipped the Lord on Dvadashi and gave a good feast to Brahmins. He also was about to take food. Just then sage Durvasa came. The king welcomed him. The sage went for a bath in the river. He did not come for long. The king took water to keep up his vrata as he could not take food before the sage's arrival. Durvasa came after bath. He was very angry because the king had drunk water. He created a demon to kill Ambarisha. The Lord sent his disc, Sudarshana, to protect Ambarisha. The sage ran in fear. He took refuge in Vishnu. The Lord said he could not help him and directed him back to Ambarisha. Then Ambarisha prayed to the Lord and pacified the disc. The sage was saved by Ambarisha. My dear children, do not be proud of your power or wealth. Pride leadeth to fall and disgrace. Harishchandra. Harishchandra was the king of Banaras. He always spoke the truth. His name is another word for truth. He ruled the kingdom justly and wisely. His queen was Chandramati. Rishi Vishwamitra tested him in a variety of ways. Harishchandra was sent out of his kingdom. He was separated from his queen. His son died of snake bite. He was to cremate his own son. He was tempted by Vishwamitra to speak falsehood. He was very adamant. He never told a lie. Lord Shiva was pleased with his truthfulness. His son came back to life. Lord Shiva said, Harishchandra, you are my true bhakta. I am pleased with you. You have never uttered even one lie in your whole life. Take back all your kingdom, wealth, and property. Go back to your place with your queen and son. Live happily. Your name will become very popular in the world. People will adore you as truth incarnate. May you become happy. Aim high. Become like Harishchandra. Even at the point of death, do not utter falsehood. Have simple living and high thinking. May you attain glory and success. King Vikramaditya. King Vikramaditya was the greatest of Indian kings, next only to Sri Ramachandra. He was equal to the sun in valor. His rule was humane and benevolent. His reign was called the Golden Age of India. He had 9 gems in his court. Kalidasa was one of them. He revived the life of Sanskrit literature. He subdued the whole of India. There were peace, plenty, and prosperity during his rule. People did not lock their houses, and thieves were unknown. All the people were very happy. The king was a great devotee and follower of Dharma. He was a master of 64 kalas. He had Ashtasiddhis and Navanidhis under his power. His throne was borne by 32 lions. He was very just, righteous, and kind. Fahiang, a Chinese traveler, wrote about the rule of this king. During his reign, the country was blooming with education and culture. He attained the zenith of royal glory.